How much debts do Americans usually have after graduating?
$30,000 in debt.
30,000?
Yeah.
If you guys like our video, please comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much.
My baby is sweet.
My baby is awesome. We always say that to encourage each other.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hi.
大家好。
哎呦我的妈
Okay. 1、2。
1、2、3
Hi, 大家好。
A little bit weird.
So today we're going to talk about my college situation and how much do American colleges cost. You came to my graduation ceremony, actually.
Yeah, I said between your mom and your dad.
Right.
There's Lynette, she's crying. Lynette's crying, and Jay just patted her shoulder.
You had just met me, and then all of a sudden you were meeting my parents, so how did you feel about that?
I feel shocked and I feel nervous.
Yeah.
That was the first week we just met, right?
Right.
And that time I was not a boyfriend. Your dad asked me a lot of questions actually.
Yeah.
Your dad asked me, what's your job? Why you come to America? And what's your future plan?
He was already scoping you out. He already could tell I liked you a lot, so. So when do people in China usually introduce someone they're interested in to their parents?
Different families has different situation.
Yeah.
Usually, traditional family, they won't see each other's parents until they want to marry each other. When do people in America usually introduce their boyfriend or girlfriend to their parents?
I mean, it really depends on everyone's situation, if they're really close to their family or if they live far away. At least in my friend group, we usually will want our parents to meet our boyfriend pretty soon into their relationship, just because we want our parents to be able to get to know the person that we're interested in.
Jay's the only one dedicated to the mustache. But it's so soothing, actually. Maybe one day.
When we talk about the college things,
Yeah.
so what was your major?
I was a global studies and human geography major, and I also had a minor in speech communication.
How long did you go to college for?
I actually went for 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
Why it was 5 years?
So I originally went to a community college. It's like your local school, pretty small, but also the cheapest option you can go to. And so I went there for 2 years, but then I decided I want to get my bachelor's degree. In order to get the scholarships I wanted, I had to stay another year at the community college because you had to be enrolled the whole time or you lost your scholarships. So community colleges, you can only get your associates there. That's a 2-year degree.
Huh.
And then,
that? Oh, I never heard
yeah.
about that. Yeah.
And then a state college is where you can get your 4-year degree.
What age do people go to college in America?
So, of course, most of the people are just graduated, so 18 years old. And I actually went to school with a lot of people in their 30s, their 40s,
Really?
I think even a couple in their 50s
Really?
who just wanted to finish their degree or go back to get a second bachelor's degree. In America, there's actually a lot of scholarship opportunities that you can just apply to go into college as an older person.
I mean, that will give a lot of people more opportunity
Right.
if they would like to learn more. After I came to America, I feel like American college is very expensive. How much does college cost in America?
So for state universities, it's around $20,000 a year. And then for private universities like Belmont, Vanderbilt, it's anywhere from $40,000 to $70,000 a year.
How do people pay for their college?
Middle-class families will usually need to take out student loans to go to school. And then for those who have lower income, the government will actually provide what's called FAFSA, which is like federal tuition money that they give for free if you meet certain requirements to the lower income families.
How much debts do Americans usually have after graduating?
The average American, if they took out student loans, will have $30,000 in debt after school.
What? 30,000?
Yeah.
That's a down payment for a house.
Right.
Wow, that's a lot of debt. How do Americans pay off their debt?
So sometimes after school, they have to take any job that they can get.
Wow.
And then they also will work maybe 2 jobs or 3 jobs, just picking up any extra income to pay it off for a couple years. So it's kind of like you go through all this education and then you feel no freedom afterwards.
How much of the average salary?
The average salary is around $40,000. So if you have $30,000 or more, some people have $100,000.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot. How many years does it take to pick it up?
I mean, it could be anywhere from 2 to you just keep it for a long time.
That's horrible. They have to rent a house, pay the car debt, student loan.
Yeah.
Wow, the life is hard.
Right. Sadly, I mean, a lot of the American system for middle class is set up in like a debt situation because you will have your car debt, school debt, and then if you buy a house, you also have your house debt. So you can feel weighed down by those things.
We always think that in Asian place, the society is very competitive, but a lot of graduate students, they're not easy at all.
Yeah. So every country will have their own struggles.
How much debt did you have?
I'm really thankful I actually didn't have any debt, and also my parents didn't pay for college either.
How did you do that?
So because I chose to go to a community college, which is very affordable, I was able to get enough scholarship money to completely pay for that. And then because I spent another year there, I was able to get a transfer scholarship to the state university that was almost full ride. Plus, I qualified for the federal funding. So all of that together, I actually had money left over that they would pay me.
So how much did you get?
Each semester that I was in community college, they would give me around $2,500. And then each semester that I was at the state university, I would get a check of around $5,000. So altogether, throughout school, I'm really thankful that I earned around $31,000.
Wow, that's amazing.
So
do you have some suggestions for international students?
Yeah, so I would definitely say look for any scholarship opportunities that are available. Always call someone and talk to anyone that you can, get the information, because sometimes there are so many scholarships that just don't have enough marketing that you don't know about. So if you talk to them, you can find a lot more opportunities. And I also recommend that when you are at the university, please look for a club that will be for international students. So when I was at school, I actually helped start a club that helped students from Asian countries be able to meet American students who wanted to learn the different languages. Jay actually lived on campus of the college that I went to, and so that's how we were able to meet each other more often also. That's right. So it worked out well.
Okay guys, so if you have any questions about American colleges, we don't know everything, but we would love to do our best to help. So just let us know, comment down below.
是的，我们会尽我们最大的能力，回答您的问题，请帮我们点赞、转发、留言，谢谢，再见。
谢谢，再见。